Peace train. Isn't it beautiful? This is Sunday morning, Australian goldfields. The sun's streaming in. Let's go check out my seeds. Hey there. So, whoa. Hey. It's me. Oh, just got to get around here. Do my little plastic piece. That door broke. But I've got to get to the trees. Oh, look at that, a lot of lights. Sunday morning. Southern hemisphere. Oh, it's freezing, man. There's a light. I saw blue skies yesterday. It was beautiful. Oh, here's my circle. My garden circle. The bee, that's European, but the bees love it, so I just trim it, and more good for the bees means more good for the everything, and for my eucalyptus. I know it's over the fence, but it doesn't matter. It's all simulation. And its branches are above me, so its roots are below me. There's my little plants. They're growing so well. I'm glad I've kept them in my soil. I've got my special soil I made up over there. Composting, one composting way. Here's another pile, like two different piles actually. Like, because the European plants I compost differently to the Australian natives. Some natives, all plants have chemicals in them. So, you know, that's where everything comes from nature. Sorry if it looked like I just woke up, because I just did. But hey, yeah, my circle garden. As you can see, I can go in a circle and there's just garden all around me. I'm in the middle. This is the middle of my atom. And from here I've sowed seeds for the future. I've tested some metaphysical theories of mine, and yeah, I like this as a ritual. Just put on a hat, the Pope does, and yeah, I'm not far. I went and had a word to them, like, nicely. I'll leave it there. But there's some food for the birdies, and the neighbours said they would go, oh, we've got magpies here now, and I said, yeah, I've been feeding them, and it's egg time here, like it's nearly coming up to spring. That's why, like, I did a bit of extra planting, and I trimmed. That's a rose bush. That keeps away, like, at the end of every vineyard is a rose. It keeps away some bugs, some aphids or something. So I left the rose, but I trimmed it, and I burnt it. I burnt some of the rose bush right here on Golden Point. The ley lines, I burnt the roses, the rose bush that holds the true Christos. It's free, grab it. The blue flame, grab it. Light your blue flame, fire up your red and cleanse it, and just be a flame, be a candle. Watch your candle for some time. You know, I light fires. There's my old house. Like, there's an outhouse. That's not where I go. That's old. You know, I store stuff in there, my garden stuff. Had some stuff nicked, bloody. But there's a good neighbour there now. He put up a bigger fence. We talked about it, and his car got broken into the other day. It's happening, but you're just ready and you go. I've been waiting 15 years for this stuff. I never got time to get into Enoch. I was always trying to listen to it, and I'd fall asleep. I never listened to it, like Thoth and all that. And through, you know, my mates, we used to go there and he'd have it on his big screen, and I never really got into YouTube at home or anything. I was the last to get a mobile phone. I prefer out in nature, man. I moved to the hills again. Like, this is sort of suburban hills, but it's the best I could do after a car crash. Like, I'm doing really good after a car crash. All I can say is, hey, freaking Jay, fucking main, real red pill. It's a blue pill. Yeah. Anyway, Alpha Bravo. Good work. Info Warrior. Oars, you know. The oars to row the boat. To get out of shit creek. Shizen Creek. But, yeah. As the sun streams out on me, oh, it's so nice. Radiates. Radiate, don't hate. Resonate, don't hate. Worldwide peace. Peace train. All aboard the peace train. And who sung it? I think they all need to play it. We all need to play it. I've got Semitic in me, like, that's my dark eyes. Like, I've got the, probably, I don't know, the Egyptian Aramaic in me, like, along the lines of my ancestral backtracking, which one of my family members did do a very good family backtracking. Yeah, the Australian side of us comes Irish first 2 colonies. So, and they ran off with the Aboriginals, and then once they were settled, then they attacked the Aboriginals, I think. I don't want to say too much, I don't know, I wasn't there. How can I say? Look, there's my garden bed, so I've got 2 rows there, and garlics, just down. Whoa, this is harder than it looks. I look at all yous on YouTube, this is hard. Who's watching this anyway? Oh guys, like, you guys are cool, man. Like, I've got 3 different types of compost, 3 types of potatoes. Here's a tip for you: want root things for freezing weather, like snap colds, root things like beets, potatoes, onions, garlics, things under the dirt that grow, that you eat. Turmeric, I want to get some turmeric, grow that. It's doing so good for me, man. I've dropped so much medicine just on this turmeric tea. You've got to activate it or get it from the chemist. You know what I mean? The activated turmeric, I don't know, it might work good. I've had the St. John's wort from there too, and I have them both. I've been growing different stuff too. There's lots and lots of plants out there that are good for you. Like, and yeah, it's just a car crash smashed me back. Well, what do? I was managing a big multinational car company's Australian centre. We sent all over Australia. I was operations manager, and we were brought in to actually get the operations going better. And we won awards. Got awards for getting around the quickest time from basic to advanced. And I was operations manager. So yeah, they said my name should have been on it, but the whole company got it. But yeah, oh man, I feel like seriously like headache gone a bit. And the more I walk in love and light and do things right, treat my temple right, and treat other people's temples right. You know, the golden rule: treat others as you like to treat yourself. So every time I'm praying for everyone, and right on the ley lines, using their power lines to send my message. Send the message to this eucalyptus. If you've got good, I send Creator's light to you, not my light. The Creator's light to you, the light of lights. You do with it what you want. I don't send any of my tainted man's, you know, I'm a pretty good guy. Like, if people could speak to me, I could explain everything. My friends know, face to face, they know. Better to die the way I am than... You can't say everything all the time, as we all know. Anyway, no one's any watching this, so don't worry, YouTube. Let it roll, man. Let them listen. And I'm out here chanting and stuff and meditating, and I got this exercise for my legs after the car crash I do while I'm chanting. I learned it off a Chinese man. Chinese man was really nice, man. Like, and it fixed me. It was for my back, and it fixed my back when I was younger. I kept working, and then the car crash, you know, and plus they wanted me off the Richter scale, you know. They got what they wanted. They don't play fair. I played, but Did I lose? I don't know. I'm smiling, so, and I got trees. For now, let's eat cake. Eat cake and smell the roses. I trimmed the roses. I'll have roses. That's my old mat. I sheltered my plants with my mat from the cold snap and from the wind. The cold winds drop the temperature even lower, so your lettuces and all that will get frozen. So that's what I mean by under the ground is better. Like tube, you know, I don't know what they're called underground. There's my hugelkultur compost over there. That's really good. I'm finding out for European plant leaves. They're deciduous. Oh, dropping leaves all the time, and it piles up in the corners, like, you know, beside my car and that. So I just chuck them on, and it's munching through it, and worms are just migrating here. Like, so that's really good. But possums do too then, and then birds, and they all want to eat the worms. I'm like, oh, get out of here, chuck them an apple, and, you know, give to Mother Nature. I give to this tree. It doesn't give me fruit, but it gives me, I don't know, I connect with it spiritually. It gives me wood to burn, and then the wood feeds my seeds, the ash. Feed your seeds with the ash from fires, from the wood that drops. Like, nature has a cycle. Jump into it. There's orders of orders of orders of orders of orders. Let's be not even the new world order. It's so badly vibed. Let's be the order of orders. Coming from someone with the blood of Malta and bloody German, Irish, you know, Australian. I'm freaking Australian, man. It's hanging on my fence over here. Australian flag, it's not really blowing very well. Hate stepping on this soil. It's not the best soil, but I've made it the best it can be. Everyone's really surprised about how well my plants are going. There it is. It represents a lot to me. Southern Cross. Oh, look at that. And there's some masculine water. Some rain. It's coming from Father Sky. It's got my two crosses, my Southern Cross. That's what those stars are on the Australian New Zealand flag. It's the Southern Cross. It's in the Southern Hemisphere. Our stars. I'm finding it hard to see it. I want it pointed out to me again. Things have moved. Things have moved. Peace train. Get us back on track. If things have moved, let's move it in a good way. Let's peace train as the rain falls. Fire, flame, water, rain, born again. Sunday prayers start. They start in the Pacific, on the Australian Pacific. Bring on, like, all those Christians out there praying good prayers for all the sick and all the world peace. World peace. Pray for world peace. We know that they know that we know that they know that we don't know. We know that we don't know. That's about all we know. That's cool. That's being sane. Don't let the walls fall in on you. Where's your head at? But anyway, I've got to go have a shave and stuff, man. Happy Sunday. Happy prayers. Happy meditations, chants, incantations. Just keep it all positive. We've got enough bad out there, people. We've got enough bad vibes out there in the world to fight on every level, on 100 levels. So just even on 2 or 3 levels, just positive. Make vibe it too. Really make an effort. It might take an effort to shake this timeline, this peace train. Like train shake, I don't know, vibrate. Vibra, vibra, you know, vibro, 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 love, 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 vibrate love across the world like a flame. You can meditate with your eyes half open. Let's just the right in the sunlight in. or sometimes I can feel myself vibrating around myself and start racing myself. It's still racing. 10 years ago I was on the path before 2012, you know, and 2008 actually. We started early, me and my friends. But yeah. Be peace to be victory. Be peace to be victory. Inside to out. You bit of outside work, bit of inside work, like feeding the tree, even though it doesn't give me fruit. Well, yeah, it gave me wood. I worked out, you know. Just jump into nature's cycle, order of orders, and we're lucky we've got houses. And if animals live in our roofs, try and live in harmony. If they ruin your house, then you know, if they make you sick or something, you got to keep cockroaches out, but give some compost outside to everything. You know what I mean? Let the possums eat a bit of compost. Like, who cares? At least they're not eating your food. And that way we're living with nature. Leave room for nature. We've got enough room. There's enough room for us and nature. Stop having 20 kids though, especially if you can't afford it. Especially if you can't afford it. You know? Shizing, man. I'm almost ready to give up having kids just because I'm a cripple. Just for the, you know, or if I had a child, which I got a stepchild sort of thing half the time. It's freaking weird. Oh well, you guys know. It's hard. Love is hard, man. But it's good. It's like a fire. Burning ring of fire. So warm, so glowing and so useful. You can cook food, you can live off fire, you can live off love. But if you touch it too much, you get burnt. So spread love, love, love and light. But don't remember to fight for your right to party. Peace train.